In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Yuki Kawamura and how he is able to play in the NBA and the options and potential that he has. So let's get down and let's check him out. But really quickly, make sure to go check out my shooting guard blueprint that is down in the description below so that you can become a better shooting guard yourself. It's going to give you a ton of workouts as well as training, and it is also going to give you a lot of basketball IQ. So let's get down and let's check out Yuki Kawamura. So we can tell that he has actually got a very veteran type of brain. He's got a lot of basketball IQ, and that is what you need to be able to have to make the NBA. So off of this cut right here, he is able to send that lob that ended with a dunk. Now, there's a lot of things that he did in this clip that allowed him to be able to get away with this pass. Number one is right here. When he takes this first dribble right there, this is going to draw the attention of this player, which allows his teammate to cut back door. This guy was ball watching. He was not able to get into help position, and this guy didn't drop when this cut happened. Anytime that a cut back door from the point happens, this guy needs to tag up to at least cut off the cut. Yuki Kawamura was able to see this mistake really early. However, the reason why it was able to work so well is because right here, he takes that dribble and then he takes that retreat dribble away from his defender. This gives him a better passing angle over top of his defender, especially at his lower height. He needs as much space between himself and the defender as possible. So if you're a little bit shorter like Yuki Kawamura, you need to be able to do those reverse or that retreat dribble to be able to create enough gap so that this guy can't just reach up and intercept your pass. And then he led his man to the rim, and yeah, the rest is history. Now, he's in the fast break, and we have to remember that he is quite a short player. Every single player on the court is going to be taller than him, especially this guy. They're currently on a 3-on-1 situation. So what would you do if you were in Yuki Kawamura's position? Would you take it right to the rim and get absolutely smacked by this guy into probably the 10th row? Or would you be able to attack the paint, which is extremely important if you want to be able to draw these defenders? If you are not a threat, they are not going to come out to guard you. But if you are attacking the rim hard, as we see right here, yes, he went behind the back, and while most coaches will probably yell at you for doing this, that would be the most logical pass, which is why I actually teach it to the players that I train. Because this defender is currently creating a wall that no pass is going to be able to get through. So you need to be able to know how to make passes like this so that your teammates can score like that. Hopefully he scores, because that's got to go in. That can't be rolling around like this. So here, Yuki Kawamura is coming off of that really high screen. Usually when the screens are set this high, these defenders should be going underneath. That is how this should be played, but that is not how it was played. His man tried to beat Yuki Kawamura over top. That's dumb. Yuri is not going to be pulling from here. He is not Steph Curry, which means that generally speaking, that defender should have just went under, and it should have just been a very simple, easy way of defending it. There's no layup that can come off of this. However, the guy guarded it way wrong, and now they're essentially in a 2-on-1 situation. Now, this guy has dropped down. He is the gap defender. Now, if you are in Yuki Kawamura's position, these are the players that you currently have to look at and have options for. Obviously, this man is going to step up because his teammate was dumb. The gap defender is here. Is he going to continue to trail this screener all the way to the rim, or is he going to stay and stick with his man out here? Then he needs to see what help side is doing. If help side comes in to tag in the middle, then the skip pass out to the corner would be the most logical answer. If this man tags down or he drops because this man is tagging up for help, then now you have to look at these two options here. So if this man drops and he plays help, then this would be the player you pass to. If this man helps, this man stays where he is, then this man over here would be the one you pass to as the point guard. If this guy tags back and it leaves the lane, then you attack, and if he comes over, then it's a kick out over to the corner. These are all the different reads you need to be able to make as the point guard. So in this clip, Yuki Kawamura gets to this point. He's tagged up. They're guarding their own man. This guy starts following down. He's trying to recover here. Yuri waits another half a second, basically, and then he's able to feed that pass through the legs. Now, this is not exactly the most hardest pass to make, especially when you're a lot shorter than your defenders, but he was able to lead his man to the rim and get the assist. Now, again, they have a somewhat high, I would call that a high screen and roll. It's not exactly in a position where Yuki Kawamura is able to pull a three from here. He's not about to do that. So when he comes off of this screen, his man goes over top. The original screener's man is now guarding him as well. So he's in good prime position on his own man to be able to get in front of him. And that's what he does. He's able to do a quick jump stop in front of his man. And because he's able to cut off the path of his defender's not going to be able to stop in time, which means that he's able to go up for that shot, get the foul call, and get the and one. So anytime that you are in position to be able to cut off your man with that quick jump stop in front and then pull for that shot, you should be pretty successful at getting to that free throw line. This is why Yuki Kawamura is one of the better players, in my opinion, in I would say this year coming up. Even though he's not probably going to get a lot of playing time, he has the raw skills and basketball IQ to make it. It's going to be harder for him because, of course, he is a bit shorter of a player. I think he's around 5'8". However, these are the skills that you need if you want to be able to go pro in your future if you're a younger basketball player. So make sure to go check out the shooting guard blueprint that is down in the description below if you want to become smarter as either a point guard or as a shooting guard. Anyways, I'll see you guys again in my next video. Hit that like button and subscribe.